Hello, YouTube. This is Mickey D with episode 103 of Stationeers. Hey, Calvin. A little bit later start than I planned. I was hoping to get a couple episodes in today. Of course, things in real life have to happen and mess that all up. So I've been in the game about, I don't know, half an hour or so. Basically just smelted up a lot of the resources because we were getting quite low on, well, we were completely out of steel. Um, So I smelted that all up. Smelted up a whole bunch of copper and gold as well. So and a little bit of iron. Um, yeah, all those mining bags are now empty, and then so everything we have is right here. See, we're getting a little low on iron again, but yeah, decent amount. And yeah, I think I end up making like I don't know 1,200 steel and lots of copper, as you can see. um, and a bit of gold. Um, and then I threw some in the fabricator too to kind of top that up a little bit more. Oh, so it is. Well, that's weird. Okay, hang on. Well, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, okay, that's strange. Huh. Let me check something here. Oh, well, that's good to know. Okay. Yeah, that's oh yeah, I see. So I was adding a couple other games to OBS and preps of like rock and a couple other things that I'd like to stream at some point. And yeah, I forgot when you duplicate a tab in OBS, which is really dumb, but when you duplicate it, it makes whatever changes, no matter if I'm in another setup or not. If I make changes to it, it sets it. So it was basically looking for the wrong game. Anyway, I'll have to go through and I have to rename those. So it doesn't do that. But yes. All right. So here we are without a black screen. Yeah. So lots and I didn't put anything in the tool manufacturer because we never really use it. But lots of copper, lots of steel, some quite a bit of gold, and a little bit of iron. So I think I end up refining about 1,200 copper and then about 1,200 steel, um, and about probably 600 gold, uh, and probably maybe 300 iron. So yeah, what we've got left here is what we've got, and we don't need those in there anymore. I had to clear out some inventory space to carry everything. And then all the mining belts are empty. It would be nice if the mining belts actually stacked, but I can kind of see them not. Um, I can see them not stacking in inventory. It'd be nice if they stacked in like the world, or if they're in a locker or something and they're empty. And is that empty? Yes. And strangely enough, so I sat here and ran this for, like half an hour, smelting all that stuff. And the temperature in here barely climbed. Um, which, granted, it is open to space, but that end should be like really, really hot, especially that room. Um, And so I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if they've changed something, or maybe because right now where the base is unpressurized, this is basically mostly CO2, but CO2 does transfer heat relatively decently, I thought. Um, but yeah, so for whatever reason, uh, it didn't really, I was expecting it to be a couple hundred degrees over there. Um, but yeah, it only bumped it up like 20 degrees, and then of course it's open to space, so it's basically equalized right out. But yeah, strange. So I don't know. I have to try it without the door open and see if it's still, or with the door on there, so the base is sealed. Um, and obviously we've dumped all the pollution and stuff in there. Which, how much pollution we got in there now? Oh, we're at 47%. Yeah, it would be nice to get that out of there. the tank is slowly warming up, and obviously dumping the hot gases in there kind of help that. So hopefully soon that will open up. I'm thinking we should add an override to this. I mean, granted, I could just click that. I guess I don't really need to add an override. In hindsight, I can just click that and manually turn it on, and it'll pump everything out. So yeah, I guess we don't need to do an override. It'd probably be overkill. So in this episode, what I want to do. Oh, and they did. That's right. Before we do that, so I noticed in the patch notes, it was either today or yesterday. They've added docking. I mean, we don't have a ship yet that we can make in game or in survival, but I guess they've added a animated docking port. And which machine do you think maybe it's in? Probably definitely the fabricator, but I'm gonna say tool manufacturing because that's where all the doors or not the auto lathe because that's where all the doors and stuff are. So I kind of want to check it out and see what it's kind of, I guess so. I guess so we can prep for ships, so we have a spot on the base to connect it to. And okay, so I'm not seeing it there. So maybe it is only in the fabricator. And as I was smelting all those resources, I was kind of thinking that next time, if we ever, have to do like a restart or whatnot and start a new game, that I am probably going to want to do what we're working on now, which is the ore sorting and smelting, like, first, because it's like, we could have done the ore drop off and stuff and, before we go, I don't know, on to bigger stuff. Well, obviously you got to do greenhouse first if you have food on, but I don't know. And maybe it is a creative only item. They just said they added it. It didn't say that it was, in survival. Obviously, they just said. So maybe it's not in. Maybe it might not be in survival. They may have added it to the game, but like the RTGs and ship cores, maybe you can only make it in creative. Yeah, because I am not seeing it anywhere. I mean, obviously, we knew they were working on it, but it wasn't in the game at all. Yeah, I'm guessing. Okay, so I'm guessing I jumped the gun on that a little bit. It's not. It doesn't look like it's, unless I'm just missing it. But I'm assuming it's probably creative only right now. Which would make sense, because, like I said, you can only build the ships in creative. So, all right. Well, yeah, I don't see. And then we're back up to circuit boards. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it must be creative only. But, progress being made. They did do some bug fixes, too. Supposedly the stars are back. Can remember last episode we were like, hey, what happened to the stars? So yeah, they said they don't know how, but somehow the stars got turned off. So they did fix that, I guess. So we should have stars again. Yes, we do. Look at that. Very nice. And supposedly one of the colliders was wrong on the exterior cladding. And they fixed that. So in this episode, I am thinking we're going to be running around doing a whole bunch of wiring. And that light is still on. Look at that. Well, the batteries do last quite a long time in there. And you know what? We should probably wire up first is just the lights. Because obviously it would be nice to have some lights. I guess we have some wiring, so we can start right off on that. We do got to fabricate up some steel sheets and whatnot too. Let me see. So we want to have a do I want to do this? So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go count rooms here. So we've got this room. Oh, I want to check and make sure that those are, yep, okay. So we've got this room, so one room. I guess we're going to leave the lights on for here in with up here, because we don't have a door to, open and close to turn them on and off. So we'll just leave it on here, on with this. So 1, 2, obviously the airlock that's not going to be on a circuit. We'll just leave the lights on in there. 1, 2, and then I guess maybe the corridor, 3. So we need 3. Do I want to do the corridor separate or not? I guess we'll do 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody could definitely do that. That is one of the few things that you can do with the mods is to change recipes and add stuff from, it's not. Obviously, they've done it with the RTGs and a couple other things. I'm surprised nobody's done it with the mothership core. Since, people do want, they want to get into ships. So we'll need 2 transformers, one for this room and one for that room. So we'll do, I guess, just the first 2. And that will give us our 2 circuits there, because obviously our lighting for the rooms need to be on the room circuits. Hey, death metal. And I really want to... Yes, and we are getting full charge. So even though we added all the solar panels right now, not added solar panels, but even though we added all the quite a few batteries in the last episode, we seems like we are still getting a full charge. So very nice there. I was actually kind of surprised. And I'm wondering if we have some... Well, we're not running... obviously, heaters and stuff are not on. Really? Is that going to be stuck under there? Really? Really? Okay. And obviously, now that we've made some steel... Or now that we've... Yeah, well, we've made steel. But we need to go through and put in... I've got to make up a whole bunch of steel plates. Very nice. That is kind of funny. Okay, so there we go, corner. That would be kind of funny if we just want to like. I wonder what happens if you did do that. Would it literally just... I have a feeling the game would just completely freak out. Okay. Oh, we gotta turn all these up too. It'd be nice if they just put a button on these for max. Or if you could just hold the button down and have it, go all the way up. I can imagine since, everything in the game does kind of generate heat. Yeah, I would imagine like the first time you turned on your welder or your jetpack, it would just, it would cause a fire and it would just burn continuously. All right, we'll go ahead and just pump all these up because obviously we're going to need them up. I'm still debating what to do for the heater circuit now, because it's gotten, if we add on these rooms, it might be time just to swap the whole thing over to heavy cable and call it good. I can imagine. Though I guess if it was the atmosphere itself, you wouldn't. I guess you wouldn't. I don't know. Did your suit take damage? because I imagine that you're, there wouldn't be enough. I guess if you were, unless you were in a closed space, the heat wouldn't really build up. Okay. And so I guess on this one, oh, how do we want to do this? I'm kind of like thinking this is going to be kind of backwards, because if we start here and run up, which will be fine, I mean, and we'll work around it somehow, but we're basically going to be blocking all of these ones when we go to hook in, and run the power down. So really, whatever one is down, like the last transformer, should be the one doing this room. But it's not like we don't have space in the ceiling to just move everything over. I'm really hoping they will get some type of junction across two circuits relatively soon. That would be nice. And of course, we're going to have to travel to the other side, obviously, it looks like. Because I should have put them on the other way. Oh, I didn't realize my jetpack was on. Oh well. And somebody's got to do a better cleanup on here, because, there's like, I'm finding dirt sticking through everywhere. I have to call housekeeping, get them to straighten that out. Yeah, this is the one thing about having the, actually I might be able to, no, it's like 1/9 of a block. They should increase the distance that much, because you can't do 2 blocks tall. I'm wondering if we had floor grates, that might actually make us high tall enough, because that does raise us up a little bit. Okay, and obviously we're going to need a circuit in here at some point, which we'll go through and do circuits for lights and stuff later on. Not really a high priority. I like to get the stuff up and running. I mean, obviously I'd like to get the ore sorting and whatnot. I mean, that's the whole point of the room, right? There we go. All right, so I think for oh, really? I did that? Put a 4-way corner on all those, didn't I? Yes. I wanted a junction. That is nice. I think there is actually a spot where we need, oh, look at that. We finally get the 5-way junction now. That's right. I forgot they added that. Yeah, we've got the one spot over by the gas that I think we needed a 5-way junction that wasn't available then. So we ended up putting in a, just the 6-way. Okay, and one more. Yeah, I definitely got to make up some steel sheets. I should actually get those building while we work on stuff, since, oh, that lovely lag spike. There we go. I really hope they'll fix that. And I think we're just going to come right back to there. And obviously, if we need to kind of tweak some of the runs later on, we can. See, this is what I was saying about now we're kind of blocking. We either have to go through the floor or all the way around these lights to continue on, which is kind of annoying. So we might, if I was intelligent, I would just move it back to this one for now, because we could always just keep bumping that circuit back as we go. I think I'm going to actually do that. Otherwise, we're going to keep working around it constantly. Oh. Yeah, and we have the lights on that side, too. Yep. I actually forgot about those. Well, at least this side we don't actually. And let me actually turn off the jetpack so we don't keep wasting. All right, get some wiring done here. Yeah, I forgot we had the lights on this side. But it'll be nice. We'll be able to see, finally. And then we can actually tweak the lights, too, if we don't have enough. Though usually, I mean, I don't know. I have the suit light on most of the time anyway. I have a feeling we're... Oh, no, we do have a light all the way down there. I'm going to go see how much wiring we have. I think I don't remember. It's been a couple of days, but I think we made up quite a bit of... It's a good thing I didn't have another anymore, because that's where we're running through for... Oh, I think that's the CO2 tank. Okay, then we'll get... Start, yeah. And a junction. And we're going to want that to be a junction. And then we'll just pull out that other line. And I might as well leave some of that here. Actually, we'll probably just turn right there and go down the wall. And maybe... Oh, yes, let's put the last part of the circuit in. And maybe turn on the transformer. It'll probably work a little bit better that way. Okay. Or not. All right, with that. Oh, let's hook up the transformer. Oh, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? I should just go ahead and replace all these with 4-ways. Oh, really? All right, there we go. We need one there. And, of course, you have to be the oddball one. What? I could have swore that. I guess we only need a 3-way there. And we do need a 4-way there. All right, that'll get those. At least they'll be ready, because we're going to be needing them soon. I still like to find out if that that gray band is intentional or not. All right, lights. At least one. Oops. Yeah, I would say I do like the new model on the wall lights a lot better. Okay. Well, that's definitely enough lighting for down over there. Question is on these, because they're up higher. I think it would be all right. Yeah, I don't know, that'll work. Definitely. And I'm not going to worry about putting a light in there. Because really, if we ever go in there, we're just going to open it up. And all we really need to see is either the heaters are on or that valve is open. And since they light up, yeah, that'll work. Very nice. All right, so we basically got to do, how much wiring do we have left? 12. All right, yeah, we got to go grab some, I should probably do this hallway. Yeah, it will be nice when all this is, oh, we can just come through the wall in that too. Yeah, that'll probably work. We could continue off a I mean, we don't, I don't know. Maybe we will put the hallway on its own circuit. All right. Oh, I guess we should change our jetpack while we're up here. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the, I think this is the one that we have, yeah, 6-way on. Which, let's see, we need one in the back. Yeah, so we need a 5-way here. Which is obviously we don't have enough label for. Ah, very nice. Look at that. I mean, we don't get that protruding wire there anymore. Okay, that shouldn't have messed anything up with the circuits, so we're good there. And yeah, miscellaneous stuff. We're gonna need some of that piping though. We'll start off with what we got. We're gonna go through a ton of wiring though on this. Yeah, our we shouldn't have any heat to dump into. Oh, while we're in here, actually, I want to check and see what our, since we haven't really checked them in a while, what are our 1.3, 4.83? Yeah, those are going to, like, take forever. Still running, though. That's nice. I mean, it's slowly adding. All right. I guess we'll do that hallway next. Kind of want to get the airlock hooked up, but we'll probably get the gases and everything over here first. Otherwise, there's not really much of a point. Actually, we'll probably do the airlock last, just because we don't really need to pressurize anything over here right now. Let's see how this lighting works. I think we're going to need a light down here, which maybe we'll stick it on the ceiling up here. But I'm pretty sure we're going to need one. We're going to have a big dark spot over there. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and put a junction there. Yeah, I am pretty sure that we are going to need one. Okay, and we probably will need one there too. And then I think what we'll do is we'll come across. Yeah, I don't really know if I want to put these on their own circuit. And I guess it'd be nice to have them on kind of set up at the other ones. We can. We'd have to do a select switch though, because we'd have 2 doors, one on each end. Damn select switches. Yeah, wow, we're definitely going to burn through wiring. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. And so we'll put them on there. We'll put it on its own circuit. It's kind of a waste to have, you know, like 6 lights. You know, a circuit just for 6 lights. I guess there's probably something else we can pull off on it. We could always use the circuit to pull power. For something or other. Because we can always just add another transformer in down the line. Yeah, I should have probably got the... actually, yeah, we're going to have wall panels on here, so it doesn't really matter. Say normally I don't run the wiring that low, but thankfully it is wiring, so it doesn't really... how far is that farthest light? 1, 2. I think we did about 3 blocks apart. 1, 2, 3. So we need one basically like right there. And then we probably do need another one over there. Maybe we'll do one there and one like here at the top of the stairs. All right. And thankfully we do actually have a whole bunch of extra lights made because I just made a ton of them. I guess we're going to want that to be a junction. All right, there we go. And get the white lights done. All right, and we can come down here. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to make more cable. Thankfully, we can always jump over to running pipe while we're making more cable too. So it won't really delay things. I'll break it up a little bit. All right, yeah, we'll go grab some lights. Which I don't remember if we left them in here. I think I might have stuck them in the. You know what? Since we're here, we've pretty much picked everything up. Yeah, those passive vents. If you remember, we had some Regoloth in here from when I accidentally dumped copper into the furnace when I was making steel because I was an idiot. And for some reason, when we were making everything in the fabricator, it somehow got inside the chute, and there was like one sitting in the chute and one sitting in there. I have no idea how that happened. Obviously, they're still having a little bit of clipping issues there. But, yes, anyway. Oh, yeah, we're up here. Let's make some wire. Which we do need both. We do need heavy as well. And I'm just gonna kind of, just to get everything off the floor. Actually, we take this analyzer and throw it over here with the other kind of plumbing stuff. The same thing with the tank, which is kind of for in this area anyway. Ah, there's the lights. Yes. Look at that whole stack of them. Did I just put something there? Oh, nope. All right, we're good. All right, so we're going to want light there. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Light there. Go ahead and turn it on. On. And then we're going to put one. I guess we'll just stick it right about here. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could put it. Put it right there. It'll be in the middle of that hallway. But we should get some light reflecting around that corner. Well, we'll try here and see how it looks. It's not like we can't move them easily enough. Okay. And yeah, I guess we'll just go something like that. Ah, there we go. All right. Oh, yeah, I need a corner there, don't I? I do. All right, and we definitely need a corner there. Look at that. One of these days we'll have cladding on the base and have some actually aesthetics on the outside, and then it'll look kind of neat. Let's see. All right, so let's get, where do we want to come off of? We're going to run, see, that's annoying because we got to cross that line. Yeah, I don't really got a choice on it. We're going to have to cross it. Oh. And, of course, it has to be on a seam. That's right. That'll work. Okay. Oh, all right. All kinds of rocks in the wall. Look at that. They're there for structure. Structural support. Oh, we drained some batteries. Oh, hopefully we actually have enough to at least get those two sections hooked up. I think... no, this will work. Yeah, I'm really, you know, besides having a hover on the jetpack, which honestly, I'd rather have a way to cross two grids first before we have the hover on the jetpack. Because we have to work around that so much. I mean, luckily you can place stuff inside the blocks, so it's not, you know, too bad. Come on, come on. And actually, you're probably going to want to make that a corner. I do not want to run those inside the... there we go. And I don't have a drill on me, do I? No. I might be able to get it from the other side. You know what? We should just turn all those on. Because if they don't have a drain, they don't do anything anyway. Oh, really? It came all the way back there. I didn't realize we were back that far. Actually, there. I might be able to do this without digging. And there we go. I'm killing my jetpack. I'm going to want that. Yeah, there. And there. Yeah, we'll definitely have to see what else we can put on this circuit. Because it's kind of a waste to only have, you know, like 6 lights or whatnot. We'll probably just, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. Very nice. We got lights, though. More lights. One of these days, it'll actually look like a usable room. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think that's spaced out pretty well. Yeah, that should work. All right. Did we even put lights? We didn't even put lights in. Oh, wait a minute. Did I? No, I didn't even put lights in here. Okay. Well, we need to go grab wiring anyway. I think I put lights down below, didn't I? No, I didn't. Well, that's why we had so many lights left over. I friggin' forgot 2 rooms. Which I think there's actually more on the locker outside anyway. What's our tank do? Negative 7.6. Very nice. Yeah, we did have more lights. Oh, we had more wire. Wow, not a lot of wiring. We'll combine though. All right, that'll give us a stack, which is probably not enough. Because that is a pretty big area. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through and clean up. We've got, and let me go ahead and just take that too. Stuff's getting kind of spread out into all the multiple lockers and whatnot. And we should have, we grabbed all the lights there, so we're good there. Oh, this must be a drill that somebody, yeah, and that mining bag's empty. I did check that earlier. Actually, there was one piece of iron in there, strangely enough. Okay. You know, I should do like I did with the pipes. I should just make one locker and just have it full of stacks of copper wire. Actually, let's yeah, combine those first. It looks like so much when it's all spread out on a giant pile on the ground, but then you burn through it in like 10 minutes. Okay. Probably should shut this off for a little while. Not that we won't use all this up, because we definitely will. But we don't need a giant, insane, huge. I mean, I had like 1K in copper in there, so we don't need to turn 1K of copper into, you know, that much wiring all at once. We could. It'd be kind of funny. I definitely have to take a screenshot of it. Because, you know, we would definitely use it. But then you know what happens is we don't have copper for other things. Let's see. Very nice. Yeah, I'm still thinking about making a dedicated printer just for heavy cable and regular cable, and then just having them on stackers, and you know, and then we'll have like this one for anything else, like, you know, doing circuits or whatnot. All right, very nice. So 100, 200, 300, 350, 364. That'll last a little while. Oh, I'm gonna cough. Hang on. Okay. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, we still gotta clean up underneath those stairs too. Yeah, I'm thinking in here we're gonna need maybe one. We'll probably do 2 rows of lights, kind of like how we did in the. Maybe we'll try 1, 2, something like that. Oops. And I'm not gonna. Well, I was gonna say I'm not really gonna worry about the maintenance area down below right now, because it is kind of the maintenance area for one. And am I off on that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And it's only gonna be 1 block tall too, so. I have a feeling that most of the time our suit light is going to be on when we're down there anyway. But I don't know. Maybe later on we will. I can just see it's going to get in the way of running all the pipes and wiring and whatnot. I'm going to check and see what it looks like to have them in the floor. I never do that. Maybe we'll do that down there. Who knows? Okay, and here we go. We're missing a... Oh. Nope, guess not. Thought we had one that was not welded, but looks like we did. All right. Oh, lots of wiring, and this we're gonna need the jetpack on for. So we'll just start here and come down. You go through the wall there. I think we're going to run down through here. Do they still have the unused power port on the stairs, or did they take it out? I think they actually took it out. Yeah, I think they did. Oh, yeah, they must have, because we're not on, we don't have the floor. So run off that first one. I'll run up through there. And it'll be coming out somewhere over that door. Which is over this door, I think. Which is going to be kind of a little bit of a... Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. All right, well, we'll just do junctions. Yeah, actually I do. I need lots of iron. We're going to need lots of iron. We're all set, I think, on copper for now. But definitely going to need iron and coal, because we're going to have a lot of steel plates we're going to need to make up. So we will definitely burn through that. Oh, you know what? I could have turned it that way. It would work better. Very nice. Just like that. Yes. Yeah, we're going to need coal as well, because we're going to use up quite a bit of it. Not as much coal, obviously, as iron, but definitely going to need lots and lots of iron. And I guess this will just be a corner. Oh, do you still spawn in on the roof? Well, if I run that, actually, I should run it this way. Do I want to run it that way? If I run it this way. Yeah, because then we can pull off. That'll work. And we'll change this to a... What am I wanting there? I almost think I want to... I may do just want a junction. Oh, not having lights and stuff. I get completely lost when I'm looking around in here. I don't think I want it like that. I'm going to do that. And then... yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? We might have, because we might... well, we'll mess around with that later on when we actually hook it up. All right. Oh, we still got to put light in the airlock, too. Though we don't have to wire that up right now. And I will probably... we don't have to anymore, but I still like having an APC in the airlocks, just so there is a, you know, if we have power issues. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the next thing we're going to work on is doing that kind of bunk room, whatever we're going to call it there, with the, we'll do sleeper pods for everybody. And that way, if anybody does pop in, they can spawn out on, you know, when they are spawn out. And they can log off in a sleeper. And then that way you won't die under most circumstances. No guarantees. And then that way we won't have so much stuff laying around the base, for one, because... though it is nice, because we get 50 cable every time somebody dies. And we do get one large battery from the suit you spawn in on. What color are you this time? Oh, you're blue. Hey, we're matching. Okay. And this is why I never have any nitrogen. Oh, that's the junction there. Oh, you know what? They did, I forgot to mention it. They added a... fixed what? Off. Yes. They added a... let me see if it'll work. It doesn't seem to be working. That doesn't seem to be working. Okay. They've added a third-person view. It said it was supposed to be third mouse wheel. Oh, emote wave. Since when have we had emote wave? Have I just never noticed that? Oh, okay. Good. Hopefully my guy's not breathing as loud now. Keypad plus, keypad minus. Okay, that is not third mouse wheel. Oh no, that was yeah, that's field of view. Precision place. We've had a precision mode. I'm not seeing it. I think they've hand slot, secondary, primary, inventory, no. So it's up. Up hand show controls. Yeah, I think maybe it's not quite working right. It's supposed to be mouse wheel. Oh, there it is. It just, okay, you really got to turn it to get it to it's kind of locks, snaps into your character. Yes. So now can you do, oh, you can hold alt. Oh, they stole from Space Engineers. Look at that. Now if I try to, So now it kind of matters. All hail the mighty bolt cutters that we use as wire cutters. Why do I suddenly feel like people are going to be making like a lot of cinematics and stuff now? Anyway, I don't know if I would. They've really got to work on how he holds the tools now. Oh, okay. As if I didn't think the game was cartoony enough. Anyway, it is kind of nice that there is a third-person view, I guess. I can take some screenshots now. Look at that. All right, where are we at? Let's get this wired up. I think we've got everything wired up here. We just got to change this one over. Okay. Jump. All right. Very nice. Then we'll get those, and then we got to figure out where we're going to run our line. Yeah, my guy still breathes kind of loud. It sounds like he's overweight. I don't know. I guess it's better. All right. So let's rip into walls again. Which I guess we'll start from down below. Because it doesn't really matter where. So my thought was we would just run this one. I'm going to run it down. Down. Let's see, I do believe that's our floor. And then where do we come out at? We come out next to the door. That'll work. Yeah, and then we can run up right there and tie in. Hey, look, I'm glad I actually grabbed the drill this time. Okay. Yeah, that'll be a nice straight run. And then it'll give us the power line for here. I'm kind of thinking I should have a block there. Yeah, we'll have to add one in. We don't need it, but I don't really like having void space in the walls. Because then that's the thing where, you think there's one there, and there's not, and then you end up, like, depressurizing the whole base. Yeah, let's go right outside. Okay. So. We are corner. Thank you. Gonna burn through a ton of cable. I really wish you could hold down the mouse button too when you place stuff, your cable, because if you're doing a run, you should just be able to hold it down. Okay. And now we're going to want to jump over to... Actually, we don't need to jump over to the wall. We can just run it right across. Very nice. That works out well. Okay. And I still got to figure out what we're going to do for cooling. I guess we're going to just run a pipe over and connect to the main radiator. That's going to be quite a bit of piping. Oh, actually, no, because we can, the pollution tank is Not much farther. So we can run up. I keep forgetting a lot of stuff we can run up right up through the floor to get to. Yeah, we can actually tie right into the radiator from underneath. Since the radiator ties into the pollution tank. And we actually have our... Oh, we used... Oh, nope, nope. Still got a little bit more. Because we do have the... Because we have the purge system for the radiator too. So that'll work. And yeah, we did want a 4-way there. See, why can I cut it from so far away, but I can't place it? We do need a corner. Might as well put the corners down. Oh, we're actually going to have enough wiring on us. That's turned around the wrong way, isn't it? Yes, it is. Come on, come on. Really, thank you. Lights. Oh. Hey. That'll work. Do they work on the lights too? Because for some reason they seem a little... I don't know. It seems like we're getting more light out of them. Or it's, you know, covering like a bigger area. Doesn't seem as much of a kind of focused beam as it was. It's a little bit more diffused, it seems. I don't know. Could just be me. Maybe I've just gotten used to lights in the game. All right. Yeah, that'll work. We'll hook that up on a... Huh. Well, we don't have a regular door because we just have the airlock door. I guess we could just tie it in if the... Maybe we'll just... Yeah, maybe we'll just tie it in with the... You know, I'm just looking at this. I kind of wish that the airlock had come into a hallway instead of the room, but that's just, you know, doesn't really matter. But I don't want to make a hallway just down through here to go to this door and down these stairs. It's kind of a waste. Yeah, maybe we can tie into the airlock if the airlock's open. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, we need those. Yeah, and then I think down here, we'll probably end up putting some lights down, but we shouldn't really need to go down there too often anyway. The question is there they are. Let's see, where did I put the rest of those sheets? Let's get this kind of cleaned up. We're getting stuff everywhere in our inventory. And water. All right. Let's not burn all the new wiring we put down. And yeah. No, I think that was one of the ones that was already open, which we don't really need. It's going to short us on steel plates, and I think we've actually burned through all of our steel plates. which is why I made 1200 steel. But, and I actually don't want to seal that one up yet because we do got to put the, why do I feel like we're, did my torch actually run out? Oh, we have no pressure over here. Well, that's weird. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to fill that one in because we have no, oh, well, how do we have 3 plates left? Where am I missing? Oh, we're good there. I don't think we had any in our inventory, did we? And those are already all open. Maybe we had I'll go ahead and seal that one up. So now we've used 3 extra plates. We get 2 from there. There's nothing over there. Obviously there was nothing in there. What is that? That's 400 and 900. Yeah, that'll probably be good. Alright, well, we'll just use them up. We got spots that need to be welded anyway. And I thought there was another spot. I'm leaving that other one as an access drop. Yeah, but we don't need these. We can actually fill those in at some point. Alright. Okay. Look at that. My light's actually off, isn't it? It is. Very nice. I think we'll probably end up putting another light over here where this stairwell is. But yeah, that'll work. We'll have our conveyors running down through. And like I said, I think I'll do the furnaces maybe at the across the end. And then we'll do that. Yeah, we definitely need it. We're gonna need a light in here. We'll have to stick one up, probably right up in there. Call it good. And we'll probably stick one on the outside too. Which we're not gonna, we'll put that on the airlock because we're gonna want that one to stay on. What's our tank up to? Negative 6.3. Still running. Well, if I do another batch of iron, that'll dump some heat in there too. Oh, they end up moving quite fast, don't they? I can hear him digging. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more, but we can tie right into this. So the radiator line there. Probably don't want to get into this one because I think there's too much stuff coming down underneath. But this one we can tie right into. So that'll give us our ACs over there, which will work good. I got rid of all the, I did. Alright, and 87%, not bad. Oh, I left the piles of cable in there, didn't I? Yeah, I can definitely pick up. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. Oh, actually, we used... we had a little bit left in there. Okay. And I'm going to leave the heavy cable over here for now. Since I do want somewhere to put that. But We're definitely going to be needing the cable. And 60. I don't know why I always look at that. Just habit, I guess. Oh, did he say something in chat and I missed? No. Okay. Yeah, definitely going to need a light up in here. Why is that? Okay, so we need one there. A little dark over here, but having the light in there will help. And we're good here. And on here, I kind of really want to do the angled blocks, even if it's just the cladding. Oh. Wow, it just means you enjoy it. The problem is we can't put this light on that wire, because then it's going to turn on and off with that room. So we'll need to run another one down, off, and around for that. So we'll just turn the light. And yeah, but if I do the angled blocks, we can't put a light in there. Actually, I wonder if they'll shine through. No, because they block the sunlight. Yeah, because I like to change this one to an angled block. That. Well, we don't want to do it on the inside anyway, because well, I guess it doesn't matter on this. Except, we can have, yeah, because we can have wall over it. I was just gonna think it won't pressurize then, though. Is the only problem. No, not there. One more. Come on. Oh. Okay. And very nice. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'll probably be doing let's see. Probably be doing a few streams tomorrow. And I guess we're going to try to keep close to this wall. I don't see us having anything we need to put on this wall right now. I'll probably be doing a Halloween stream tomorrow too. And we've got that command module to dock to the station and rearrange the station. I got to figure out the station layout I want to use. And I might do some other oddball game tomorrow too. But we will be doing at least an episode or two of Stationeers. Yeah, that's better. You can actually see down the stairs now. And then we come into the dark dungeon. All right. Yes. I wish I'd get some type of angled handrail. You know, either one you can, place, or not that it's really gonna. Well, I guess it would keep you from walking off the edge, because I'm gonna put handrail here, but we have nothing to go on the stairs. Or they can do a stairs with handrail, make it a variant. No, I think we're probably pretty good for now. On the resources. Really, it was the iron is really the thing we were, well, I burned through a ton of iron and coal doing the steel, but that will probably do us pretty good, and I'll probably make up a batch of iron before the next episode, so that we can carry on. I'll probably make a whole bunch of steel plates too, because we're completely out of them. There we go. Get those made up. All right, and we'll probably call it good for this episode. We're about an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm getting a little bit of a late start, so it's quite a bit later. It's kind of my bedtime. I'm gonna get work tomorrow. Yeah, we're actually kind of got everything cleaned up. And do we have, I thought there was, yeah, there was one. Yes, I do actually want that one. We'll go stick that down real quick, because we got that spot in the floor. But yeah, we'll pick up where we left off on this episode. Like I said, I'll try to get some iron made up, so that because it's really the only thing we're kind of really low on right now. And get some steel plates and some frames. Frames we don't need a ton of, but we do got a few. I think we're a few short here and there. Except I have 27 right there, which is good. So maybe I won't make any steel frames. But we do definitely need the steel plates, because we've burned through them all. And then when we start doing wall cladding and things like that, we're going to use a ton of them as well. Yeah, and then we'll continue on with getting things wired. Oh, come on, just right there. Thank you. And now we get that block in there. And we'll continue getting things hooked up. Probably go through and, I don't know, we got to do heating and cooling. So we'll probably run pipes. Actually, no, I guess we run on wires first, because pipes get in our way. Wires do not. We can walk through wires, strangely enough. Thankfully, because that would be really a pain. So we'll probably hook those circuits up, and we're going to have to tie back into the, I guess, the environmental circuit down in this battery room. So we'll have to run a line over from there. And heaters, I got to figure out what we're going to do with heaters. If I want to start swapping them over just to the heavy wire, or if we want to do multiple circuits and then tie into the environmental panel with it. So I'll have to figure that one out. Yeah, and then, so that'll probably be an episode or two doing that. And I might do some of that off camera too, just so you guys aren't watching like 4 episodes of me just wiring the base like you have for the last 2 episodes. Because that would be a bit much probably of just watching me wire stuff up. And then we can get on to piping and whatnot. Oh, and autosave, looks like. Or that lag spike. It's probably lag spike because it doesn't pop up. It's not popping up. Yeah, and then we get the gases hooked up, and then we can actually get the actual machines hooked up. So that'll be nice. So all right, we're getting there. And then we'll be doing a lot of logic, which will be quite a few episodes of that. And I think it's going to be, some of it will be with the computer, and a lot of it's going to be with the logic chips. And yeah, so we'll make some progress. But yeah, I'll get the stuff, get a little bit of prep work done anyway. And maybe I will try to lay some of that wiring down, and maybe we'll just do like some of the final touches on it. In the sleeper or in the sleeper room? Yeah, it might a little bit. Oh, it might be because you're on the window too. Because if the sun comes through it, it affects the heat. Um, but I did notice the maintenance area is not reading as being having pressure for some reason. So being a little bit wonky, um, even though it's open to basically the world atmosphere. So we'll have to see what's up with that. But sometimes it just one block doesn't update or something until we restart, and it kind of fixes it. In the room, I'm showing. Is it just because you're sitting in the chair? Oh, that's right. I forget you gotta hold the button down. It's at 61 for me. It might just be a sync issue. Yeah, it's probably just a sync issue. I don't know why I keep hitting tab to get up, but yeah. But anyway. All right, well, we're going to call this episode good. And then, like I said, I'll be back with a stream or two tomorrow. And then we'll do a stream of Hellion as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Not a lot of fun, not a lot of overly exciting. I get some more wiring put down, but hey, it's not all playing with circuits and whatnot and watching things explode. But all right, have a good night. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next episode.